There, see? Half a second, if even that.
Welcome home.
Now me, this is the Hemwick part, remember that.
Very well, let me...
Ah, okay, I should have figured that I wasn't going to have enough echoes. Okay.
Farewell, good hunter. May...
Well, I suppose I can show you what the cheaty chalice looks like. There's not much to it unless I actually run around in there a little bit, which I have actually never done. But at some point I'm probably going to, because I'm very curious. Yeah, so this is it. It's very simple how this works. I've got like no HP in here. All you have to do is step out of the room. And something over there is slowly taking damage. I have no idea what's over there and what's killing it. But that's how many echoes I get when it dies. And then all you do is this. Like, say if I'm sick or I'm having anxiety problems. It'd be nice if I don't have to go to the computer.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me...
Doesn't mean I'm spending extra money I don't necessarily have to spend? Yes.
Farewell, good... May
But
you...
I'm willing to do it. Dang it. Slightly miscounted. Did I look at this? I feel like I did, but I'm not positive. I should look at it some time anyway. Okay, we're ready to go to Hemwick now. Here, give me those 5. Yeah, I didn't really use my weapon, did I? Alright, let's go travel there, and then we'll start stuff for Hemwick. Okay, so technically this is going to be its own video. Hello Twilight, Minnow Likes Waffles here. Hope you can hear me okay, you hear the game okay, and you see us both okay. And welcome to more Bloodborne. And I'm wearing a different outfit, I know. Alright, we are now heading into Hemwick. Which really should not take me long at all. Hang on. Okay, I did get to 30. Not that you guys are gonna see it. Anyone on Twitch will see it. But I'll edit it out for YouTube. Because it was a very long, tedious process that you guys don't have to suffer through. Okay. And I will say this much. I only have my enemy cards all set up for Hemwick. Places afterward I haven't done it for. So I'll have to work on that a little bit. But not tonight. I have other stuff I need to work on. Like stuff from my Etsy shop. I need to make some scarves to go on there. I have a lot of jewelry made, but people don't always want jewelry. These guys are about as herdy as rabid dogs, so don't let them get you. Hello? Where's the... Weird. cereal. Yeah, he's cereal. Oh. Ow! Ow. Ow. I was trying to hit a bunch of them with the Molotov and it did not work. I see you over there. Okay, again, when it comes to lore, I have my old lore videos on YouTube still. You can look at those. But I will say, Hemwick is very cut off from the rest of Yharnam, and it seems like the gun huntsman would shoot down any beast that tries to come in. So they're basically protecting the rest of their home just by being out here. I looked at that in the dream, but that's gonna get edited out. I'm not sure if I've already shown that or not, but here it is again, just in case. I don't really use it, but I don't need to either since Cawson is jack-of-all-trades build. Her blood tinge is fine. But buffing yourself up is never a bad thing. I saw you there. Ooh, we backed up. Got him. And as you see, they drop bloodstone shards occasionally. Sometimes they'll drop twin bloodstone shards too. Nope. Ow! I thought he was a clump of grass for some reason. I did not get a good look at him when he lunged. That's why I didn't dodge. Hiya! Pebbles. Cool. I'm not gonna keep the effing pebble, dude. Wow, you blended in right there. I barely saw him. Okay. I know there's a thingy right here. Where are you? Aha! Twin bloodstone shots. Oh, shoot. Yo. Okay, it's the gun that I'm a little more concerned about because he can hit me from a distance. Ow! Although he's shooting at an extreme distance, so he's not doing a ton of damage. Get out of here. Okay. Into Hemwick Charnel Lane we go. Now, if you don't know what a charnel lane is, don't feel bad. I had no idea either. That just looks so cool. I'd never even heard of something like this till I looked up lore for Hemwick. Okay, so the women of Hemwick, they have cleavers, sickles, not really weapons. Of course they have their torches, and they have makeshift Molotovs. Or at least that's what my lore guy called them. They basically are a Molotov, but thinking about it from a lore standpoint, they're probably makeshift. Now, the women of Yharnam are not expected to fight the beasts. But obviously they can, and that is so effing grim. F you! I didn't even go over there yet. Why'd you aggro? What the heck? That's twice now that enemy has scared the crap out of me. Oh boy, that was a recording who knows how many years ago. Okay, can't do anything with that. But who the hey are you? Someone who has obviously gone off the deep end. Strange statue there. I'll talk more about what a charnel lane is in a bit, but there's stuff in the area that will raise eyebrows and make people go, "Ew, that's creepy." But it's actually there for a reason. Not just as a creep or scare factor. Now, it is for a reason. You are not nearly close enough to make that work, sir. And neither were you, for that matter. And that's why I hid behind the tree. I knew the person with the Molotov was there. Okay, she has a giant hammer. Again, you want to take note of all this stuff. For, like, lore purposes. I see you up there. I must never go up those stairs. Shoot. Okay, there's a lady with Molotovs not too far away, so be careful. Last thing you need is her flinging those at you while you're dealing with this guy. I knew they were twin bloodstone shards, I just knew it. Run! And I'm getting quiet again, I gotta talk louder. Your combo would be more efficient if you know you were hitting my hunter. Just saying. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Kill you before you get the chance to try and ambush me. Carrion crows. Now, very strangely, there's a carrion crow in this pile of crows that is not hostile. It's the one all the way in the back. You can kill the others, and that last crow will just kind of look at you and flick its head around. He just will not care about you whatsoever. I'm a live and let live type of person, so of course I'm not going to kill the crow. And since the other ones are so close by, I'm not going to risk killing him by accident. Oh, whoops. I do that more often than I care to admit. Come on, come here. Although preferably not exactly right there. Yo, I know you see me. Come here. I ain't coming to you. Come to me. Dog. Give me that HP back. Oh, whoops. Well, better him than me. That's what I was afraid was going to happen if I missed. Wait a minute. I remembered you were there. And I definitely remembered that you were there. Yeah, you know you played it too many times if you start memorizing enemies. Okay. Wandering madness up this ladder here. There he is. If it has some other name, I don't know what it is, so don't ask. Okay, there's a couple enemies over here. And if you're co-oping, the bell-ringing woman will be in this building. I think she stands over here somewhere. It's amazing how much stuff you can see from this spot. So obviously this is a barn. I bet my allergies would be having a conniption fit in this spot. I found out good many years ago that I'm allergic to hay. I broke out so bad. I laugh now, but at the time I was freaking out because I'm like, what's happening? It didn't hurt. It was just very strange, and since I never had that happen before, it definitely threw me for a loop. Oh, whoops. I didn't realize there was a slight ledge. Oh, so that was the creep factor I was mentioning. That's not actually just a creep factor. That's there for a reason. I think I overkilled that guy, actually. Ow! It's not really a fire poker, but what would you call that? I'm not sure. Either way, take note of all of the weapons these ladies have. I see you throwing your molotovs at me. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Ow! Oh, for once you fall this way instead of that way. I knew she was there. Some people get seriously jump scared by her. She will grab you and gouge out your hunter's eyes with her sickle. Which is why I was careful. Run like you stole something! Ah! Executioners! That's why I didn't want the woman to fall, and why I ran past, because I knew they were there. Now, I didn't fight the one we saw in Central Gehrman. I didn't want to, because they hurt. Ow. Unfortunately for him, I'm strong now, so I can handle him. Whoa, that blood vial healed me an awful lot. Usually it takes a bit more. Ow. Oh shoot. That's one good reason not to back up to dodge, because some enemies will do that. They're like follow-up hit. What? Come on. And if you couldn't tell by that loud noise, there's a bunch of them. I got stuck against the wall. Alright, now there's only one of you. Now if you don't have a Molotov, you can very easily just run back here and wither them all down. That's what I usually do, but since I brought 5 of the Molotovs, I figured, why not? Let's just use it on the hunting dogs too. Now this does get a little precarious. Hi, good thing you put in JK after you were done, because I almost banned you. I almost immediately get rid of those chats as soon as they appear, every time. Stinking. Should have Molotoved it. Should have effing Molotoved. Okay, and we're pretty much done now. And this didn't take long at all. This video, when it goes on YouTube, is probably gonna be like 20-30 minutes after I edit out all that crap where I was grinding blood echoes a little bit. Okay, that was Lake Rune, right? Yes. And we're about to be able to use that, too. Alright, so the corpses that are tied to these things, hanging up in the air. This isn't to be gross or creepy or scary or anything like that. You can definitely look at it that way, but that's not really what they're there for. I was mentioning if no one knew what a charnel lane was, that's because usually it's charnel house. And it's not something people really do. At least places where I live, I haven't heard of it being done. Because I'd never heard of this crap before. Absolutely never. I had never heard of it. Not until I was looking up lore. And apparently I missed an item. But put very, very basically as much as I can. I suck at summarizing to the extreme. But you see that little structure right there? A little too tiny to be a house, right? If you look around, you can actually spot more. Like, here's another one. That's a proper building. And there's often smoke coming out of several different places in the distance if you look around. But basically, they're like small charnel houses. And what a charnel house is a place for the dead. Like, I know this looks very grim, especially, but by Gehrman's standards, this is probably very normal. We picked up a bloodshot eyeball from it, too. There's a stretcher here. Probably to deliver the body to that spot easier. But what a charnel house basically is a place to store the dead. Now, in real life, not what Bloodborne does. A dead body is either secured to a post that's been driven to the ground, and the crows and wild dogs will have at it. They'll pick it clean and leave just the bones. Or, as we see here in Hemwick, they're tied to posts up in the air, but same thing applies. Wild birds and such will pick them clean until they're nothing but bones. And at that point, that's when they're interred into like a crypt or something. Because it's just bones then, and bones are easier to store and deal with than a whole corpse. Now, the way Bloodborne does this, and we don't necessarily have a lot of proof that that's what's happening, but by some of the stuff you can find in the game, I think it's a fair theory. Is that Hemwick Charnel Lane has some connections to the Healing Church, and basically they harvest organs, blood, and etc. from all these bodies and send it to the Healing Church. Because you can actually pick up bloodshot eyeballs and some other materials that come from Healing Church members or Healing Church known areas. And they got that stuff from Hemwick. And also, if you ever roll into an incense jar, what comes out of it is bones. So I'm assuming the bones are treated somehow. Don't ask me exactly the process. It's just a guess on my part. But I think the bones come from Hemwick, and they're treated by the Healing Church and then sold as incense to ward off the beasts. And on other occasions, the bones get smashed down by the women who wield the hammers, and they turn it into bone marrow ash. Of course, then you have the women who have the fire poker looking things. So they're obviously tending to flames. Let me swing! Don't need him after me at the same time as these women. Yeah, basically all the women are just tending to the corpses in the charnel houses. So woman with the Hammond smashes up bones, potentially. At least potentially. Fire poker woman, I mean, come on. It's inflamed already. She's clearly been tending fires. Then you have the women with the sickles and cleavers. Maybe to strip away flesh. Cut off limbs from corpses, who knows? Now, mind you, this is all just a bunch of theories that I did not come up with. And unfortunately, I don't remember the dude's YouTube name who I watched. But I did not come up with that myself. I didn't even know about charnel houses until I watched his video. Okay, we're at the boss now. There's nothing else to do here except for kill the boss. Now, this is actually a ridiculously easy boss to kill, so long as you don't F up. You need to have at least some insight when you enter, otherwise it's not going to work. Oh crap, okay, yeah, I'm a wee bit too strong. Now, what she just summoned is called a Mad One. I saw that. And I recommend just ignoring the Mad One, because she'll just keep spawning in more of them. As you can see, there's 3 Witches of Hemwick in here. Wow, these guys aren't doing a lot of damage to me, but then again, I'm a bit over-leveled. I saw you! I saw that. I'm not sure which witch this is. That was a worthwhile sentence. Apologies. Where's your friends? Oh, there's one. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to hit. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I killed you. Okay, there's her. I saw that. Okay, the Witch of Hemwick can't really defend herself too well. And yes, she's covered in eyeballs. Oh, shoot! Well, that definitely would have hit me. There's your friend. Oh, I thought there was 3 of you. Whatever. So that was the Witch of Hemwick. You didn't get to see it, but she has a long distance attack that will freeze you in place. And she will grab you and carve out your hunter's eyes. And it does a lot of damage. Now, by theories for most people, it seems like the Witch of Hemwick is just kind of squatting here, just using the place. Based on some of the architecture, though, it doesn't seem like the witches really just came from here. They're just using the building. In fact, considering how close Castle Cainhurst is, it's thought that maybe Hemwick had some dealings with Cainhurst. At least until they got destroyed by the Healing Church. I feel bad for this hunter. Definitely got his eyes carved out. Ah, ugh. Blech. Alright. Yes. Definitely want that. Now, believe it or not, Hemwick Charnel Lane is actually very optional. You don't have to come here. Old Yarnum is technically optional as well. There are probably some people who just don't go to that side of the Cathedral Ward area and just never go there. The same is potentially true for Hemwick. Okay, we picked up quite a few Twin Bloodstone shards. Okay, I have 17. First thing I'm upgrading is the Threaded Cane, and... Actually, should I? Because we're going to be going through the Forbidden Forest. Then we'll activate the Nightmare Frontier. And then we'll do Hypogean Gale. And after that, will be Canehurst. You know what? I should upgrade this at least a bit. I'm not going to go beyond that, though. Because this isn't the weapon I'm going to be using long term. Okay, I would have to level it up more if I wanted to get the other stuff. Thrust attack. Don't think so. Strike scaling. Actually, do I have a... Oh, okay. I thought I was using a skill scaling on the Threaded Cane for some reason. But I'm not. Alright, I think I'll just keep my stats at 30 for when we go into the Forbidden Forest, because I'm clearly doing too much damage. I'm gonna be a smidge OP if I go up to 40 right now. Maybe when we go to the Hypogean Gale, I think about it. But I'm not gonna go up to 40. Not right now. However, like I said, that didn't take too long because Hemwick is tiny. It really doesn't take much effort to get through there. And the boss is ridiculously easy to kill. I mean, if you're trying to kill the mad ones, as well as running around the room trying to find the witches, it's gonna be harder to deal with the fight at that point. Which is why I just suggest ignore the mad ones, focus on finding the witch. It helps if you constantly panning your camera around trying to find her, because she'll reveal herself either through her going invisible to visible, summoning mad ones, or she'll walk into something that goes flying. Anyway, I'm gonna call the stream here, and hopefully we'll stream again soon. It just depends on if I'm not feeling tired, if I don't feel sick, or if I'm in the mood, because lately I just bloody well haven't been. But I had also been practicing playing some games for future streams, so there's that. Dang it. Didn't mute the mic. Alright, though. Usual ending spiel. I thank you all very much for coming in and watching. For those of you who watch later, if you want to support the Twitch channel, please follow and share it. For those of you on YouTube, if you want to support the YouTube channel, please like, subscribe, and share it. My Discord is linked on both Twitch and YouTube. Can join on there to know when I'm uploading, streaming, and a variety of other things. And I highly recommend it because I give news notices for streams, and if I'm not streaming, there's also a variety of other things on there that you can look at. I also have a Twitter that's also linked on both. Can know when I'm uploading and about to start a stream on there. I have a Throne account. It's a safe place you can send gifts to your streamers. I have a wish list, but I don't expect anything. If you really want to support and help Midnight buy games and potentially a better PC, I do have an Etsy shop, and I'm going to be working on making another scarf to put on there. I have a bunch of jewelry I've made. They're all my own designs. And I do have pictures of everything I've made on my Discord channel called Twilight Treasury. If you join on there and want to see everything I have to offer, you can easily do so. If you're interested in anything, you can let me know and I'll just add it to my Etsy shop and you can buy it. But, once again, I thank you all for coming in and watching. Hope you had fun with this and you enjoyed it, because I know I did. And I will see you in the next stream, Twilights. Bye-bye.